Hi, I'm Gretchen with USA Loves Manufacturing, and I'm really excited today to be here with Ted Ladzinski from Motor City Spindle Repair. We're going to be talking about a lot of different things today. We're going to be talking about new trends and opportunities, new trends in the CNC world, as well as our companies, Motor City Spindle and Magenta Technologies, and of course, USA Loves Manufacturing.
How do we not put our employees in jeopardy? How do we not put ourselves in jeopardy? How do we not put our families in jeopardy? These are the questions I ask myself 100 times a day. And luckily, I think I've come up with some good solutions.
Yeah, it's times, it sounds trite, but it really is true that times like these, the cream rises to the top, leaders are developed, leaders are born. And, you have to kind of look at yourself and kind of how you operated before and who you want to be moving forward. And, think about, especially when you have employees, it sounds like, I know you guys have an amazing group. And I think your culture is one of the best I've seen. I love it. And, companies are going to have to think in that way, because otherwise, I don't think we're going to survive, as far as like that whole dynamic of how you think and how it was before and now. So we really do have to kind of revamp a little bit.
So we're doing a lot with companies like that run particular machining centers. DMG, Morisiki, Mazak, Akuma, Mag, Rope, a little name dropping, right? But if I'm working with this company and this company, if I can promote that and other people realize that they're running the same type of equipment, maybe I can help them out with it. It's not always the case that we're always the perfect fit for someone. Happens all the time. I have a lot of partners in the industry. People reach out to me. Can you help me out with this particular problem with my machine or this that's going on? And we're not always a perfect fit. So then I'm able to bring other people to the table. And if I'm able to do that for them over time, they know that they got to reciprocate, right? Or all of a sudden it's a one-way street. And then all of a sudden I'm not just funneling so many leads their way. So that's just one thing that.
Yeah, and that totally makes sense. And that's one of the other things, talking about partnerships and like with Magenta Technologies, that's how I created the business that I started at the first of the year. I wanted to create partnerships with really good vetted partners, and that's worked out really well. And I think we both, like you said, throwing out names, but companies like ICR, amazing group of individuals, and other companies that we work with, creating the relationships is everything, don't you think?
100%. I think it's great. You and I have talked before about Greg Brown, who's now an owner at ICR. I have a conference call scheduled with him and Annie Poplier, who runs all of asset management from ICR Services. And, that type of relationship, they really bring a lot to the table. And that's where I talked about it earlier. It's about reciprocation. And our sales team's working with their sales team. Now the Motor City team is working with you, Gretchen. We're working with USA Loves Manufacturing, and you're already working with ICR Services, right? So you've heard me talk, I don't know how many times, about Fastenal, a new partnership. ICR brought them to me. I helped in 2005. I got an agreement going with ICR Services, and then I helped them get another partnership going with a company called Hennig. I've been talking to you about Hennig. Hennig's now a partner of the other companies, hopefully soon to be a partner of Fastenal, and then all of us are working together, and we all have our own niche market, right? So we're all not trying to make a dollar off each other. We're all helping each other. We're introducing each other to different customers, to different decision makers within the industry. Different people know different people. And if you're a good person with a good company taking care of people, all of a sudden, great things happen. I finally came up with what I think is a good name for one of the things I'm doing, called the CNC Trust. The CNC Mafia didn't have a good name to it.
I like that one though.
I do too, but